तो जी जनाब, नेपाल का नया प्राइम मिनिस्टर आने के बाद इंडिया के अंदर काफ़ी ज़्यादा गुस्सा पाया जा रहा है और ये गुस्सा काफ़ी ज़्यादा प्रोजेक्ट्स के ऊपर भी आपने देखा। यहाँ पे हम बात करने वाले हैं इंडिया क्यों गुस्सा है कि नेपाल और चाइना एक साथ पे एक पेज पे स्टार्ट होने वाला है, और इंडियन मीडिया क्यों कह रहा है कि चाइना ने दोबारा स्टार्ट किया है मिशन नेपाल और नेपाल से इंडिया को क्या क्या नुकसान पहुँच सकते हैं। इस रिपोर्ट को देखते हैं तो वीडियो को लाइक करें, शेयर करें, चैनल को लाजमी सब्सक्राइब करें।
Nepal is an unstable democracy. That might sound like a sweeping statement, but here's a fact. Nepal has not had one government that has completed its full 5-year tenure since 1990. That was the year when democracy was restored in Nepal. For more than 3 decades now, not one government has served its full term. That's not how a functional democracy ideally should work. Every country has some degree of political instability, but no country comes close to the kind of government toppling that is seen in Nepal. And it's just a few leaders who keep juggling the prime ministership among themselves. Some are close to India, some to China. Now, a purported China dove has been made prime minister. So what does Pushpa Kamal Dahal or Prachanda's rise to power mean for the Indian subcontinent? Should India be concerned now that KP Sharma Oli has emerged as kingmaker in Nepal? And why is China so happy? Hello and welcome. This is Shubhangi Sharma and you're watching First Post. China is feeling rather ecstatic about the rise of Pushpa Kamal Dahal as the Prime Minister of Nepal. Why is that? You see, the man now leading Nepal as Prime Minister had also led an ultra-leftist insurgency from 1996 to 2006. In fact, he swore allegiance to the Chinese Communist Party and is known to have been inspired by Mao Zedong. Pushpa Kamal Dahal, or Prachanda as he is called, had chosen to first visit China after becoming the Prime Minister of Nepal in 2008. He broke a half-century tradition by choosing to visit China first instead of India. India has viewed Nepal as a part of its exclusive sphere of influence for decades. But China wants Nepal to serve its interests, largely against India. Right after the new government led by Prachanda took over, Beijing dispatched a technical team to Kathmandu to start studying the feasibility of a cross-border rail link between Nepal's Kathmandu and Tibet's Shigatse. That's not all. On Sunday, which was New Year's Day, the new Prime Minister of Nepal inaugurated the Pokhara Regional International Airport, which was built by China's CAMC Engineering Company Limited after Beijing gave Nepal a soft loan of around $216 million for the project. India is very concerned about the latest developments in Nepal. The airport, as New Delhi believes, could fall in China's hands if Nepal isn't able to pay the loan back. Nepal is already seeing its land getting encroached upon by China. China has encroached upon 36 hectares of Nepal's land at 10 places at the northern border. In fact, more than 7 of the 15 districts of Nepal bordering China are facing Chinese land encroachment. Entire villages in some districts have been taken over by China. For India, the rise of KP Sharma Oli as kingmaker in Nepal is also a significant cause for concern. It was when Oli was Nepal's prime minister that the Himalayan country raised the issue of its supposed territorial disputes with India. Oli's government went on to publish maps that included Indian territories and showed them as part of Nepal. Meanwhile, Nepal's development has taken a back seat as every government is perpetually trying to save itself from being toppled. Here's an example. Let's take the case of the 3 leaders: Prachand, KP Sharma Oli and Sher Bahadur Deuba. This is the 3rd time that Prachand has become Prime Minister. KP Sharma Oli too has served as Prime Minister for 3 terms. Meanwhile, Deuba became Prime Minister of Nepal 5 times. These 3 leaders keep forming alliances with each other, occupying the top post in Nepal and toppling each other's governments. Deuba, who has now been replaced by Mr. Prachand as Prime Minister, was more hawkish when it came to China. He started off by handing a major upset to China's Belt and Road Initiative in Nepal. Nepal would prefer projects under grants over loans. He also awarded 2 mega hydroelectricity power projects to India at an estimated cost of $2.4 billion despite Chinese objections. And he made a sincere effort to fix Nepal's relationship with India. India has been Nepal's primary development partner. Road, rail, health, education, power, and other sectors of Nepal have all seen India taking a lead role in their development. India is the largest contributor to Nepal's tourism sector, and Indian tourists are helping revive this critical sector in the Himalayan country. However, the extreme political volatility in Nepal makes the country swing between India and China. As a result, the country's development takes a hit. Its democracy is already under strain, and it is deeply prone to being used by China against India. Simultaneously, its own sovereignty remains endangered in this political crisis. So, will the new government in Nepal serve its full term this time? Let us know what you think in the comments.
नेपाल के अंदर नया प्राइम मिनिस्टर आ चुका है और इसका नाम है पुष्पा कमल दहन। इंडिया का ये कहना है कि ये प्रो चाइनीज है और ये प्रो चाइनीज का मतलब ये है कि ये नेपाल के साथ नेपाल के जो नए प्रोजेक्ट है वो चाइना के साथ मिलकर करेगा। और ये इनका यही कहना है कि ये चाइना का कहना मानता है, चाइना जो कहता है वो इस नेपाल का नया प्राइम मिनिस्टर करेगा। ये प्राइम मिनिस्टर इससे 2 दफा पहले भी प्राइम मिनिस्टर बन चुका है। तो इस नए प्राइम मिनिस्टर ने साल के पहले दिन ही एक नए इंटरनेशनल एयरपोर्ट का इनॉग्रेशन किया और साथ में ये कहा कि हम ये इंटरनेशनल एयरपोर्ट के साथ चाइना के साथ हम नए प्रोजेक्ट लॉन्च करने वाले हैं। नए प्रोजेक्ट्स में क्या हो सकता है, रेलवे नेटवर्क है और दूसरे बड़े प्रोजेक्ट्स होने वाले, हाईवे का प्रोजेक्ट है। तो इससे इंडिया काफी गुस्सा था। इंडिया अभी इसलिए गुस्सा है कि यार चाइना का इन्फ्लुएंस अगर नेपाल के अंदर काफी ज्यादा बढ़ जाता है तो हमें कहीं ना कहीं नुकसान का अजामा करना पड़ेगा और हमें नुकसान उठाने पड़ेंगे, क्योंकि इंडिया के 2 साइड पे, तो एक साइड पे तो पाकिस्तान है, दूसरी साइड पे तो खुद चाइना है और तीसरी साइड पे आपने देखा हो कि नेपाल है और नेपाल के साथ फिर तीसरी साइड पे और चौथी साइड पे फिर बांग्लादेश है। तो इंडिया का यही ना कहीं डर है कि यार अगर चाइना का इन्फ्लुएंस बढ़ जाता है नेपाल के अंदर तो हमें नुकसान तो उठाने पड़ेंगे और हम नहीं चाहते कि चाइना का इन्फ्लुएंस बढ़े। अब चाइना के बड़े बड़े प्रोजेक्ट स्टार्ट होने वाले हैं नेपाल के अंदर। अभी एक आपने देखा होगा हाईवे का प्रोजेक्ट है, इसके साथ अभी इनका इंटरनेशनल एयरपोर्ट है और रेलवे नेटवर्क के ऊपर भी कंस्ट्रक्शन का काम जल्दी स्टार्ट हो जाएगा, अभी सर्विस स्टार्ट है। तो ये इसी चीज से इंडिया को थोड़ा ये कि यार मिशन नेपाल जो है ना चाइना लॉन्च कर रहा है और इससे इंडिया को काफी नुकसान का सामना करना पड़ेगा। वीडियो देखिए, अगर रिपोर्ट अच्छा लगा तो लाइक करें, शेयर करें, चैनल को लाजमी सब्सक्राइब